What's up, guys? What's up, family? What's up, YouTube community? Whoever's watching this video. So, I just wanted to just take a second to catch up on what has been going on lately, any changes in my life, etc. Pretty much, I about 3 weeks ago now, towards the beginning of the month, I ended up quitting my job. So I put in my 1 month notice, and everything was kind of planned out and ready to go. But I put in my 1 month notice, and I ended up that Friday, I put in my 1 month notice, and then that following Monday, my PM called me into the office and pretty much told me that they're not going to need me for an entire month, that they're looking for people more permanent, and that pretty much I was let go. So I plan on quitting at the end of the month, at the end of this month. That way I get two checks, and I'm a little more secure before I actually leave my job. So the reason why I wanted to leave my job was because I made this conscious decision a while ago. I've been wanting to do it since last year, technically since 6 months ago, since before I even got this job. I started to notice that anywhere I go, my boss is not going to be so concerned about my future. It's always going to be the future of the company, which is a good thing. He's supposed to do that, right? That's a good boss, good employee. But for me, I wasn't comfortable anymore putting my future into somebody else's hands. So the same way I took control of my life physically, my fitness, etc., eating healthier, losing weight, which I still got a little bit ways to go, which I'm still gonna track. I'm trying to get to 10%, and I guess I'm about like 14% right now, but not too bad. So pretty much the same way that I transform myself physically with fitness and changing up my diet and my eating habits, etc. I decided to keep going. Why can't I take more control of my life? And it didn't just happen overnight. It was a process. It took a couple years for me to see this. Of course, I had that urge to quit and all of a sudden start my own business. I've been wanting to start my own business since 2015, and it's 2019 right now. And yeah, I just finally made that conscious decision to do it, man, because I was in 2015. Let's backtrack. In 2015, I got hired as a drafter, as a CAD guy. It was a good job, great people. It was a small company, just three of us, and there was no room for growth. The company was surviving year to year, and we definitely made enough money. We made, in the six figures, but we also had expenses as well too. So there was no room for growth, and I stuck with them because I'm a good guy. I wanted to get experience for my next job or for what I decided to do later on. So it turns out the company started to go under. It didn't happen overnight either. There's little signs that come up. I started talking with my manager, and he's a great guy, by the way. So was the president of the company. Both of them great guys. That's why I had this feeling to stay loyal to them. But I don't want to. I didn't want to. I don't want to spread this message where loyalty is important to me. It's almost everything to me. But don't get it fucked up. Don't stay loyal at a place that's not going to be loyal to you. So, meaning, so they're loyal to me. They want the best for me. They support me in whatever I do. But it's not their job to look out for me. It's not their job to say, Joseph, get up, go out, start your own business, start making your own money, do this, etc. It's not their job. Their job was to sign my paycheck, and my job was to do what I was told. Okay. So that being said, I left that job because it was a bad time. The company was going under. So that was last year, 6 months ago, in October. I finally left and then started this new job, my dream job. So I went to school, like I said, for drafting. And what really interested me was the 3D aspect of it, as in like engineering, 3D modeling, parametric modeling, those type of programs, and it still does to this day. But what also interests me was the architectural side. I love like designing things. I love using my mind to create things, design things, put pieces where they need to go, and then boom, seeing it flourish, seeing it work out. It gives me a good feeling inside. So I thought I was going to be doing that type of work. It turns out no. The type of job that I was doing was pretty much letting the head guy do what I wanted to do and him tell me what to do pretty much. So I was just the guy that gets told what to do on a day-to-day basis pretty much. Long story short. It sounds cool, sounds fancy, but I saw that it was going to be the same wherever I went with this job in particular. So as a drafter, pretty much my job was to do what this guy says, whether it's an architect, an engineer, the president, don't matter. So with that being said, I saw my job for what it was. I opened my eyes. I looked in the mirror every day at work, and I started to get disgusted. So I said, you know what? At the beginning of the year, I made this choice. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself a deadline. I started to get anxious just thinking about it. So I set myself up for success. I was like, I'll give myself a month. The next month I'll do it. No, next month I'll do it. So I procrastinated all the way up to the beginning of May. And I told myself, okay, I'll give myself this month. This month's going to be the month. And by the end of the month, my deadline was coming. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself one more month so I have two paychecks saved up. I mean, like 3 or 4 paychecks saved up instead of just 2 or 3. So I did that. Well, it kind of backfired on me. And I gave them my 1 month notice, and they ended up letting me go that day or that following Monday. So that put me in a weird position, meaning I went from an employee being told what to do to someone that's self-employed or unemployed technically. And I needed to create a job. And that's what I did pretty much. I saw a need for training, and there's needs everywhere. Wherever you go, there's always going to be a need. And I got my certification. Let me actually backtrack real quick. I actually saw myself getting my certification. This is actually what I've been wanting to do for a while, so I actually started my certification last November. So November 2018, I started my certification to get my personal trainer certification and start training clients, right? Yippee, a whole new career. It seems so awesome, but not easy. Definitely not easy. So I got hired in October 2018. I started my certification in November 2018. Throughout this whole process, this whole timeline, I'm working day to day, getting off of work, getting my workout in, uh, studying to be a personal trainer, going through the study guides, everything. And I finally got my certification. That's what led me to put in my 1 month notice. Now, after I did that, I'm home free now, right? So I'm a self-employed guy. Now, where I stand now is I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know how to design a business. I don't know how to plan out my day. It's pretty freaking simple, but I don't know how to do it, and it kind of scares me. Still, right now, this is like my second week that I've been actually doing this, designing my week out and my day, and actually executing. So that's what I've been going through right now. That's my challenge that I have ahead of me. As of right now, I don't think I'll take another job as a CAD guy. I say that, but that's not in my future. So what I will use those skills for is to design my mom a house, design my wife a house, my grandma, design myself a house. So I will take those skills and use those to design my own things and actually make that dream come true because it was always been a dream of mine to design my mom a house. That's initially why I think I got into CAD and architecture. But shoot, I can do that right now. I don't have to be an architecture guy. So with that being said, I've also been cutting hair. I'm a man of many talents, man. That's actually my issue. I'm a man of many talents. I have a lot of talents, and sometimes I have too many. So my challenge right now is sticking to one which I strongly believe is first personal training. This has been my first week. It's barely Wednesday. Last week was kind of iffy. I got introduced to everything, and this week was my new week. It's Wednesday. I plan on showing up Monday, just keeping it going, getting comfortable talking to clients, getting comfortable planning out my day, getting comfortable with everything, being more strict, planning out my meals, managing my time. Everything is going to be more strict. And that's what I'm going to be going through right now. And I'm going to be documenting my progress right now. I'm still going to be cutting hair, believe me, because that's become a hobby of mine that I became good at. You know, I love transforming people physically, and I love transforming their hair too as well. Like they come in looking all raggedy, I get them an edge up, I get them a fresh fade, boom, they leave my house and they're all cleaned up. They go from like a 5 to a 10, just like that. So with that being said, that's another hobby of mine. But my passion deep down is actually helping people, and personal training is a way that is a way that I saw I could do that and make money at the same time. So that's what I've been focusing on. That's what I'm going to be focusing on, and I'm going to be documenting my struggles. You know, I'm going to be documenting my weekly my weekly schedules, my daily schedules. I'm going to give you a peek into my life. I promise you, if you made it to the end of this video, it's not going to be as boring. This was just out the dome right here, for straight from the heart. I'm trying to catch you up. I'm not the best storyteller at all, but I'm trying to catch you up as to what happened. So that's pretty much what happened. To sum it up, I no longer like the job that I was working at. I went to college, graduated in 2015. Finally, got a job that I was supposed to get, got hired on, got paid pretty good money. I think it was about 18 bucks an hour, which was good, the most money I've had in a while, and on paper. And I got a raise, worked myself up to about 20 bucks an hour. I got tired of that job because it was starting to get boring. The company started to go downhill, and it can no longer afford me or anybody for that matter. So decided to go looking for another job. Found another job at an architecture firm. Worked there for 6 months. During that 6 months, got my certification to be a personal trainer. After that, I put in my 1 month notice. All this, all the while, I'm visualizing, I'm planning it out, I'm thinking about it. I'm wanting to take action, but I haven't taken action, and everything is coming together little by little. So after I got my certification, decided to put in my 1 month notice. Got cut short. They said you ain't gonna be here for another month. You're gonna be here for the rest of this day, which is 30 minutes. So packed my things and I left. That's where I'm at right now. This was 3 weeks ago. This is week 3. After 2 weeks, I got tired of not doing shit and stressing and just twiddling my thumbs. So I decided to. I got these going here at the gym, and I'm already starting to train people. I'm getting the hang of it right now. So whole new career, whole new Joseph. Well, same Joseph, but whole new behaviors, man. I'm gonna be more outgoing. I'm gonna work on my sales skills. I'm gonna work on my communication skills, being able to talk more clearer on camera, on the phone. And I just see a bright future, man. Everything is coming together perfectly. Okay, actually not perfectly, but everything's coming together little by little. And look at this, man. I like this stuff. That's what I live for, bro. Waterfalls, nature. It's just a shame that we have just this little strip of nature left here in the great city of Plano. I'm gonna go this way just to try it out. So not to make this video too long, but that's just a recap of what's been happening in my life. Today is June 2019, June the 19th, 2019. It's a Wednesday. Just got off of work, getting my cardio in. I'm gonna have to get my abs done as well. I think I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, man, it's been tough. I've been stressed. There's a lost doggy, and I actually believe this now. Does it make sense if I say that there's signs that have been coming up? Signs that I should keep on pushing, signs that I should not let off the gas pedal, that I should keep on staying focused. That's what's been going on lately. things are coming together for the better, man. I'm turning my life around. I want to set a good example for my kids, especially whenever I actually have kids, but for my niece and my nephew, and just to change my family name, man. I want my family's last name to mean something. I want Joseph to mean something. I want to make an impact on people's lives. This year, if I can impact 100 people, let's just say 100, 100 people, if I can impact them in some way to where that they change their lives and I motivate them somehow to where they turn their health around, to where they live more happier, I have reached my goal for this year. And next year, it'll be a little bit higher. The year after that, a little bit higher. But for this year, if I can impact 100 people, I'll be okay. And for the day, for this week, if I can impact one person, change their life, impact them in some way, I'll be happy this week. I've done my job, and this week was a success. But other than that, guys, I want you guys to keep grinding. I want you guys, don't be scared to take that jump. Don't overthink stuff if you're an overthinker. Just if you start to overthinking, get out and do something. Get your body moving. Move that energy to your body instead of your mind. And summon up the courage and just do it, man. Look at fear right in the face. Understand what it is. Acknowledge it. Okay, okay. I see you. I'm scared. I know it. You know what? I'm not a coward though. I feel the fear. I see it, and I'm gonna attack it head on. That's how you gotta approach things. That's what needs to be done. If you really want to change your life, you want to make some lasting changes. Ask out that girl you've been meaning to ask out. Ask out that guy if he hasn't asked you out yet. All right? Whatever. Don't wait on life to happen. You make that change. A lot of things are out of our control, but you can control what you do. All right? You control your thoughts and your actions. Just do it. Say 3, 2, 1, jump. All right, guys, don't wait for life to happen to you. Don't let someone dictate your future. Don't let somebody else dictate your health, anything else. Stop consuming so much. Start listening to your inner voice. All right, guys. Peace out. Y'all have a good night. Stay tuned. Look out for more videos. I'm not really gonna promote this video for anybody who actually gives a shit about my life and has some free time. Watch this video while you're taking a dump. Listen to it while you're asleep. While you're watching TV. I don't care. But yeah, listen to these last few words that I said and just do it, guys. All right. Peace out. Keep grinding. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next one.